You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abassi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
And welcome back to the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX. Again, Section 8A boys basketball tournament play. The championship game. The winner gets to advance to state. It's the Red Lake Warriors and the Fertile-Beltrami Falcons. The Red Lake Warriors, they are coached by Nolan Desjardins. He's in his 4th year as head coach for the Warriors. Oh, let's see here. Nothing's working here. Okay, let's try this. We'll plug it in. Desjardins. I swear to goodness, we set everything up the same way we did on Wednesday night. But here we go. And here is Coach
faster, a lot quicker, and responded a lot harder as soon as we got the steals.
It seems that your offense, obviously, you can shoot the ball very well and you can score, but it seems like the defense, when you get a few steals, that gets you going.
Oh yeah, we like you said, defense is our best offense we have. Once we get the steals, the stops, and then the next possession after that is score, I call that the S&S factor. You steal it, you score it, you stop them, you score. We just keep continuing that pattern. The game goes a lot real quick and fast.
Well, and when you're able to do that, really, when you're losing, that chips away, or if you have a lead, that really builds the lead quick too, and it really gets on the opponent.
Oh yes, it does. We want to get a lead. Instead of be down by 20, 17, whatever it is. We want to be ahead. We don't want to play from behind. We want to keep that pace, keep everyone, make them catch up to us.
Your opponent here is Fertile-Beltrami. You did not play during the regular season. What do you know about him?
No, just watching them on video and stuff. They're a good little scrappy squad. They stick together. They're very disciplined on their offense. They all crash the boards really good. Defense, they seem to communicate pretty good as a unit out there.
What do you have to do defensively tonight to get the W?
Just play tough defense. They had a foul trouble. Communicate hard with each other. It's going to get real loud in here. I told them because we might have to use some fingers instead of hollering out our plays.
And how about on the offensive end? You said have to holler out the plays there, or use the fingers for the plays, but what else do you have to do besides obviously make some shots?
We just got to get open looks. If we get some second opportunity points, that would help us. Also some offensive rebounds, quick putbacks right away, dive after the loose ball, because then now this game here, you need to go after everything. Dive after, hustle, get the floor burns, all that good stuff. Leave a mark for your future.
Well, and win or lose, if you leave it all out on the floor and you gave it your all, that's all you can ask for.
Oh yeah, 110%. Once the ball goes up, you don't know who's going to win. It all comes out who plays the best offense and the best defense.
Coach, congratulations on getting here and best of luck tonight.
Oh, thank you, sir. It's good to be here.
And that is the head coach of the Red Lake Warriors, Coach Nolan Desjardins. In his fourth year, his Warriors are 23-7 on the season. We'll take another break. We'll be back, and we'll hear from the head coach, the veteran head coach of the Fertile-Beltrami Falcons, Coach Neil Steffes, in his 31st year. We'll get his pregame comments. That's going to be coming up next as we continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
At OK Tire, we understand the drive it takes to make a game-winning play. With over 60 years of experience in the upper Midwest markets, our team is more than qualified to make sure you and your vehicle are feeling like a champion. Bring your vehicle to the employee owners that know how to level up your vehicle. OK Tire Store, now in Crookston.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Love what you drive when you drive.
We continue with the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Fertile-Beltrami Falcons, Coach Neil Steffes. And Coach, first of all, congratulations on the semifinal win, the West Subsection Championship, and really played a solid all-around game.
He did their job defensively, and you know, like I said, this time of year, those have a huge bearing on the game. And like I said, we got most of them the other night.
And offensive really passed well, and it was a good team effort. You just there's a lot of tic-tac-toe passing, I call it, against that zone, and you're able to slice it up.
Yeah, you know, we moved the ball probably as good as we moved it all year long, but the big thing is that we were active offensively. We were moving. We weren't standing around just at the three-point line waiting to bomb threes. We got a lot of shots at that free throw line area, which we knew was going to be open, and then once they came up on that guy, then we just dumped it down to our guys cutting for layups. And so you know, we moved well, and hopefully we move like that tonight.
You get ready to take on Red Lake. You did not see them during the regular season, but what do you know about them?
Well, I mean, they get up and down the floor, or they want to get up and down the floor. They like to whip the ball up the floor, and so you know, they want to score within 5 seconds of the shot clock, I think. And you know, we just have to get back defensively and make them work for every point that they get. And then you know, I don't know if they want to play defense too much, so they want you to shoot quickly as well and get into a track meet. So, you know, offensively, we're going to have to you know, be disciplined and patient and get, I think if we are, we'll get good shots, and then we just have to make those shots.
Well, and the more that you can move the ball like you did against Warren Alvarado Oslo, make them work on defense. Defense, I think most will say, is a little tougher to play than offense, and you can tire them down that way.
Yeah, you know, they don't go real deep, and so, you know, I think they're in good shape the way they run up and down the floor. But like you said, make them play defense and not get into this shootout with them. You know, I think the first two games they were in, I think both Winnie Mac and, you know, Minoman Waban a little bit, you know, got into that running up and down the floor and getting into a shootout with them, which, you know, I've done this a long time, and we played them in the past, and that usually doesn't work well because that's how they like to play. And you know, like I told our coaches, if we have 65 points and win the game, that's perfect for us. And so we'll see. But you know, hopefully our kids don't get into that with this team.
You've been doing this for 31 years. Does it ever get old getting to this game?
Well, no, I haven't been here in a long time. So it's fun to be here again, and, you know, hopefully we can perform and, you know, we can come away with a win. You know, it would be fun because it has been a long time for us. And so, you know, we'll do our best, and our kids will play hard, and, you know, that's all we can ask for.
And for the kids that played football as well, this would, no matter what happens, it's another great basketball season, but be pretty cool to go to 2 state tournaments in back-to-back seasons.
Yeah, it would, you know, and some of these guys, you know, they, if we win this game and go to state, they have an opportunity to be 3 season state athletes, and that would be pretty cool. It doesn't happen a whole lot, and so, you know, we'll see. Like I said, we're going to have to perform, and, you know, if we perform like we did on Wednesday, I think we've got a pretty good shot.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys? You sort of touched on these already, but can you narrow it down to a couple of keys for a victory tonight?
Yeah, we got to control the pace of the game, and then we got to be disciplined offensively. And the other big thing is don't turn the ball over and give them easy ones on runouts. And if we can do that, we're going to be fine.
Coach, congratulations on getting here, and best of luck tonight.
All right, thanks a lot.
And that is the head coach of the Fertile-Beltrami Falcons, Coach Neil Steffes, in his 31st year. There's not many coaches that are still coaching that I played against. Neil Steffes is one of those. He was just a youngster back in the 95. Of course, they went to state that season. And in 96, they were in the Sweet 16, where they lost in the championship. That's where they took the top 4 teams from 4A, AAA, or no, it was, however they did it. So long ago, I don't remember. They tried it for 2 years. Let's just say it was a failed experiment. Most people didn't like it. But Fertile-Beltrami, if they would have been just Class A back then, they probably would have won a state championship because they lost to, was it Minneapolis North, I believe it was. In the championship. That would have been Khalid Al-Amin, I believe, back. So I still remember that one with Kentucky, UConn, Michigan State, all the coaches there watching that game. But it is. Staples Motley was another team that was in the Sweet 16 championship against Minneapolis North when North was a powerhouse back then. Coach Destry Sturkle, again, you were here the past 2 seasons. What's going through your mind as a head coach here? We were just talking, Coach Steffes. Now that I look back at it, he's been 31 years. He's been to 3 state tournaments. You made it to 2 in 10 years. It's not an easy thing to do, but going into the section championship, you've had a battle already, and now you have the toughest game, you would think, in the section tournament. But what's going through in the locker room right now?
Well, you're just trying to keep the guys as comfortable as possible and not get any kind of high energy nerves. You just let them know it's another game, and you kind of just count on your preparation throughout the whole year that got you to this moment. And I think they kind of feed off your energy, and I think both coaches have a good aura around them where the teams will kind of follow their leads, and I think that's the biggest thing is don't get too high, don't get too low as yourself as the head coach, and the team will follow.
And also, with that being said, you say it's just another regular game, but we all know it's not. But it is at the same time. You're still playing the game of basketball. The old Hoosiers line, they measure the baskets. It's still 10 feet high, or at least you hope they are. And so there is going to be some nervous energy right away, and it's just getting through that as soon as the opening tip goes up.
Yeah, that first 5 minutes is pretty big in the game. You don't exert too much energy and just kind of get settled in, and then it's just basketball from that point forward. And tonight I think we got a heck of a good matchup. Both teams play 2 different styles of ball, and we'll see kind of who can dictate the pace, and that's going to play a big role of the game.
And I think everybody would agree, and you as a coach, seeing you played against Fertile-Beltrami obviously several times this year. What makes them so good?
So disciplined. They execute what they want to do, and they value the possession. They rebound the ball well, and they don't necessarily look for one guy to get all the points. I think they're kind of their mindset is the open shot's the right shot, whoever that is to take it, and that's just fun basketball to watch, and some nights not so fun to play against, that's for sure with the Falcons. But I think that's a key piece. Any one of those their guys can contribute, and they don't rely just on one. Obviously they have Swinby and Sorensen that carry the load, but those other guys you can't just forget about, or they'll make you pay.
And Red Lake, they're a tough matchup because once they cross half court, for some of them, that's well within shooting range.
Absolutely. You get Jack Brown and Kingbird Jr. Wow, those are some talented individuals, and it's going in when they shoot it. Doesn't matter if they're guarded, where it's at. Everyone in the gym thinks it's going in, and their role players still play the right way and get others involved, and it's going to be a really good game tonight.
That's Destry Sturkle, the head coach of the Sacred Heart Eagles. We thank him for joining us here. It's been a few years, which we're happy to say. He wasn't able to join us the past 2 years. He was playing in this section championship, but again, this just shows how good Sacred Heart or Warren Alvarado Oslo, Red Lake County, if they're in a different section, maybe not section 7, but with Cherry there, but any other section, there's 7-8 teams in this section that could have won a different section championship.
Absolutely, and I think everyone in the section knew that going in this year, and like I kind of talked to the off air, if you replay this tournament 4 or 5 times, you might have a different championship game every single time. But 2 very deserving teams tonight worked their way through the tournament, worked their way all year, and credit to them, and we'll see how it shakes out tonight.
I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to figure out, but if Fertile-Beltrami, if they can keep it a low-scoring game, they're going to, well, if it is a low-scoring game, Fertile-Beltrami would have the leg up. If it's a high-scoring game, Red Lake will probably have the leg up. As you said, it's 2 contrasting styles, but it's section championship basketball. Who knows? It could be a 60-64 game and Red Lake wins. That's why we're here, and that's what makes this so much fun. So, and I think we're about a few minutes away here from the national anthem in the starting lineup, so we'll take another break. We'll be back. We'll have our Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. We'll also see if we can run through the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update you on all the state girls basketball scores as well. That and more, that's all going to be coming up as we wrap up the Riverview Health pregame show. It's the Section 8A championship. The Fertile-Beltrami Falcons 24-6 on the season, taking on the Red Lake Warriors. They are 23-7. We'll be back right after this. Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Grove Mechanical in Crookston suggests having your heating and cooling system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly and safely. If you're in need of a new heating and cooling system, Grove Mechanical has a Lennox home comfort system with trusted, cutting-edge products. They also sell and service boilers and heat pumps along with 24-hour service. Contact your hometown or visit their website, grovemech.com.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball, baseball,
track and field,
soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf, volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
Orchestra, band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
Your local Ace has it all. The full line of Ego Outdoor Power, and we're here to help. So shop in-store or online for curbside pickup or same-day delivery. With Ace, getting the Ego products you want has never been easier.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
North Valley Health Center in Warren is committed to providing compassionate, high-quality care to the communities of Northwest Minnesota. They are proud to offer a wide variety of services including diagnostic imaging and laboratory services, physical therapy, cardiology, 24/7 emergency services, clinic services, and much, much more. Visit northvalleyhealth.org, find them on Facebook or call 218-745-4211 to schedule your next appointment. North Valley Health Center wishes all area athletes a great season. NVHC is an equal opportunity provider.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Region 8A Committee of the Minnesota State High School League of the City of Deep River Falls,
And welcome back to the Ralph Engelstad Arena for the Section 8A Championship Boys Basketball game. The Red Lake Warriors and Fertile-Beltrami Falcons. We're going to send it down to Reed Froyland, the public address announcer for the starting lineups.
The visitors on the scoreboard, the East Subsection champions from Red Lake, the Warriors. And the home team on the scoreboard, the West Subsection champions from Fertile and Beltrami, the Falcons. We begin with the introduction of the cheerleaders for the Falcons. Liliana Waterman, Shiloh Kruger, and Skyla Holmvik. Cheerleading coach for the Falcons is Shelly Sanis. She is assisted by Eva Mosier. And now the starting lineups for the visitors, the Red Lake Warriors. In numerical order, freshman number 1, Austin Perkins. Senior number 2, Jack Brown. Senior number 4, David Dudley Jr. Junior number 10, Tyrone Bolio Jr. And senior number 21, Gerald Kingbird Jr. Head coach for the Warriors is Nolan DeJarlett, assisted by Chris Jourdain, Gerald Kingbird Sr., and Rob McLean Jr. And now the starting lineups for the home team, the Fertile-Beltrami Falcons. In numerical order, 5'11" junior, number 0, Caleb Stoltman. 6'1" senior, number 2, Derek Sorensen. 6 foot senior, number 10, Mason Nowaski. 6'3" senior, number 23, Caden Swenby. And 6'5" sophomore, number 24, Preston Hansen.
That is the starting lineups. We thank Reed Froyland, the public address announcer, the Golden Tones there, and we thank him for letting us do that. The starting lineups is brought to you by Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They have what you need. Make sure your battery will start the first time, every time. Buy a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They handle all your Legend battery needs for your cars, trucks, recreational vehicles, snowmobiles, and ATVs. Here's the Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. Well, here we go. Destry Sturkle. Well, I think it's safe to say we have the tallest play-by-play combo here in section tournament history tonight. But it's for those listening on the radio, Fertile-Beltrami is in their red uniforms with the white numbers and navy blue trim. They're going left to right. Red Lake in their white uniforms, a black trim and red numbers. Fertile-Beltrami gets the opening tip. Sorensen on the left wing. He looks inside, nothing there. Looks like man-to-man defense to start it off here for Red Lake. Nowaski at the top of the key. Left-hand hip-high dribble over to the far sideline. Good defense by Red Lake. Now to Sorensen. He'll spot up for the three. In and out, no good. Rebound, Hansen. Preston turns around, puts it up off the glass. Too strong. Rebound is loose, and Red Lake picks it up. With it is Tyrone Bolio. Well, a good start there, Destry, for Red Lake's defense.
Great defensive stop. Gave up an offensive rebound, but they fought and secured the next one.
Now with it at the top of the key, Dudley Jr. leaves it off to Kingbird Jr. His dad, one of the best high school performances I've seen in a state tournament when they lost to Wabasso in overtime in the 97 or 98. Now driving into the lane, ball stripped away. Hansen gets a pass up to Sorensen. It's a one-on-one. Sorensen loses the ball off the backboard, and then picking it up was Red Lake. Well, hustling back, and I think Sorensen just might have lost his eye on the ball. Austin Perkins, about 6'5", was coming back. Now Kingbird with a three. That's too strong. Rebound, Red Lake. The ball is loose, and a reach-in foul is going to be called. I believe it'll be on Caden Swenby. And that will be Swenby's first personal foul, first team foul in the game. In the section championship games, Coach Sturkle, you said nervous energy, and we're seeing, I think, a little bit of that early on.
Yeah, kind of a little sloppy start for both sides. 4 shots and a couple turnovers and a cheap foul by Swenby. You don't want to see that.
With the ball is Bolio. Leaves a pass off left wing. A quick three for Brown, and he hits it. It's a 3-0 lead for Red Lake as Brown gets the first points of the game.
Quick release and does not need much time to get a shot off.
You'll hear quick three a lot here tonight. Now at the top of the key. But the ball is Sorensen for Fertile-Beltrami. Leaves it off to Stoltman, right wing. Takes a couple of dribbles towards the free throw line. Leaves it to Swenby. He'll spot up for a three-pointer. That's too strong. Rebound tipped around, and coming away with it will be Perkins for Red Lake. He quickly gets the ball out. The outlet pass along the far sideline to Bolio. He'll drive baseline underneath. This pass is deflected, but picking it up will be Perkins. Perkins drives into the lane, puts it up off the glass. No good off the side of the rim, and Stoltman with the rebound. Stoltman hands it off to Swenby, and he'll slowly bring it up into the front court, but he's going to be greeted by Kingbird right at the half-court line. Now off to the left wing, a pass to Stoltman. He gets it up, Sorensen at the top of the key. Off to the right wing to Swenby. Swenby to Hansen. Hansen will fire up a three at the top. That's too strong off the back iron. Well, you're seeing Fertile-Beltrami, maybe that nervous energy, a little excitement. The shots have been right on, but a little strong here early on.
Good execution.
Kingbird fires up a shot. That might have been partially blocked. Good defense by Fertile-Beltrami. 3-0, Red Lake with the lead. We're almost 3 minutes into the ball game. Now over to the far sideline. With the ball is Sorensen. Sorensen cuts into the free throw line. Stops, leaves it out to Hansen. Now to Nowaski. Nowaski cuts in, a little runner, puts it up, good. Nowaski, Mason, he gets the runner. It's a 3-2 lead now for Red Lake. Bolio leaves a pass off left wing over to Dudley. It's Dudley Jr., but we'll call it Dudley just for ease. Now a little runner through the lane for Gerald Kingbird Jr. He'll get his first points of the game. Back to a 3-point lead, 5-2 for Red Lake.
Both teams trying to do their best, dictating the pace. Ooh, shot by Sorensen. That was the first Fertile possession that got a shot before 20 seconds on the shot clock. So they've been patient, getting open looks, and they'll settle in and start making them.
So Sorensen hit a bunch of shots from that free throw line area in the semifinal game, and now Red Lake will turn it over, and it will be Fertile-Beltrami ball. Now Ryan Kingbird will check into the game for Red Lake, the sophomore, and he's going to give Perkins a breather. Bringing it up, Nowaski, as he hits the half-court line, dumps a pass off right wing to Sorensen. Now up to Nowaski. He'll fire up the three, hits it. Nowaski with 5 points in the game.
Those are big-time buckets for Nowaski, getting him settled in. Gets a foul on Kingbird on that end.
13:55 remaining, and Nowoski gives Fertile-Beltrami their first lead, 7-5, but Kingbird's going to be at the line. He's going to be fouled by Nowoski. That'll be the second team foul. First personal on Mason, and Kingbird, nothing but net there. You know, I talk about pretty shots. Kingbird Jr.'s got one of them.
Might be one of the smoothest jump shots I've seen.
Nothing but net on both shots. And now we're tied at 7 apiece. 4 points for Gerald Kingbird Jr.
Great job by Swinby. Going to walk it up, get him set, not play at Red Lake's pace.
Swinby on the left wing. Dribbles in towards the free throw line, has the ball poked away. Now a pass underneath the Hansen. He got loose, misses the layup inside. Oh, that's a tough one. Had it. He was a little underneath the basket, tried to contort his body to square up, and he just misses off the rim. Now Red Lake with it. It's Brown. Dumps a pass into the free throw line, and we're going to have a pushing foul. I think it's going to be on Stoltman. And it will be on Caleb Stoltman, his first personal, third team foul. So 3 fouls on Fertile-Beltrami. Red Lake still hasn't committed a foul yet. Easton Petrie checks into the game. He injured his shoulder in that semifinal game. He is wearing a brace on that left shoulder, but he'll check in, replacing Stoltman. Driving into the lane, Bolio, no-look pass. It goes off the leg of the intended receiver there, Dudley Jr. There wasn't much Dudley Jr. could do on that one, and it'll be a turnover.
Yeah, kind of a forced pass by Jack Brown. Probably had a shot in the middle of the paint, but
one of those things you're telling your team to be unselfish, and then when they are unselfish, it's like, you should have shot it.
Right.
A no-win situation sometimes. Now Nowoski with another 3. That one's just a bit hard off the back of the rim. Rebound is saved by Nowoski. Throws it off a Red Lake player. Then Hansen grabs it. Back to Nowoski. Now to Hansen. Up to the top of the key. It goes to Swenby to Sorensen on the left wing. Sorensen up top to Nowoski. Back over left wing. With it is Petrie. Petrie stops. Picks up the dribble just inside the three-point line. Leaves a pass to Swenby. He'll cut into the lane. Has the ball stripped away. Kingbird comes away with it. He'll push it up into the front court. Over to Bolio. Bolio drives in, and he gets his first points of the game.
Red Lake talked about that, the S&S stopping a score, and they've had a few of those this game.
9-7, Red Lake with the lead, 12-10 remaining. Now a 3 for Petrie. That's off the back of the rim. Rebound grabbed by Swenby at the top of the key. Swenby, he'll attack the lane, drives in, puts it up off the glass. Good. Caden Swenby, his first points. Now coming back, Red Lake, they waste no time. And a travel is going to be called on Brown or Dudley. 11:52 remaining. First half of play. We're tied at 9 apiece. As advertised, we expected a good one. It has been so far. And a little more defensive battle than we thought maybe it might be.
Yes. Then you got Fertile with a substitution, bringing Strim in. Really good young player.
As Sorensen drives in on the baseline, he gets tripped up and then grabbing the ball. A jump ball is going to be called as Swenby tried to muscle up a shot. Great hands again by Red Lake.
Red Lake has really been scrappy on the defensive end, getting after it, forcing turnovers.
Well, they can score, but they're showing tonight they can play defense as well. Now Kingbird Jr. drives in, has the ball poked away, and an offensive foul going to be called on Kingbird as Sorensen stood in front and took the charge. First personal foul on Kingbird, first team foul for Red Lake. A big turnover there. See if Fertile-Beltrami can take advantage. Pass goes off. Petrie, now to Sorensen, out to Swenby. Thought about a 3, doesn't take it. He's guarded by Kingbird, a matchup of 2 great players there. Swenby in the free throw line. Leaves it inside to Petrie. Pump fake. No, goes with the reverse layup. Good. Petrie with good patience gets his first points, 11-9. Fertile-Beltrami with the lead. 11 minutes remaining. Now a steal. And going in will be Swenby for the two-hand jam. And a timeout's going to be called by Red Lake. How big is that, Coach Sturkle?
That's a big momentum play. Swinby got his long arms in there, poked it away, and the rest is history.
13-9, largest lead of the game for either team. And Fertile-Beltrami leads by 4, 10:52 remaining. First half of play. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout. Look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and girls state basketball Class A semifinals at Williams Arena this afternoon. It was Goodhue beating Underwood 63-53, and Mount Iron Buell, they beat Buffalo Lake Hector Stewart 69-50. And the consolation semifinals, it was Mare Lutheran beating Southwest Minnesota Christian 61-45, and Walker Hackensack Akeley beat Foston 58-52 in overtime. And in Class AA consolation championship action, Rochester Lords beat New London Spicer 45-38. Some of the scores that we have. The score here, 13-9, Fertile-Beltrami with the lead. Have Tyler Hergert down on the court side. He'll be doing some interviews and piping in. We have Destry Sturkel, head coach of the Sacred Heart Eagles, joining us with the color commentary. Myself, Chris Fee. Now a shot put up off the side of the rim by Bolio for Red Lake. That goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fertile-Beltrami. 10:37 remaining. First half of play, 13-9. Fertile-Beltrami is on a 6-0 run. Now the pass, it's going to go off the fingertips in the hands of Bolio, and another turnover on Red Lake. So Fertile-Beltrami coming up big the last handful of possessions on the defensive end.
Yeah, and I think kind of set the tone with the charge Sorensen took. 6-0 run since then, and big play by a senior player.
You have Swenby, Petrie, and then a Swenby steal and a dunk. And after a dunk in high school, it's always good to call a timeout to let the everybody settle down a little bit. Now at the top of the key, Petrie goes over to Swenby. Swenby spins, free throw line, out to Sorensen. Sorensen puts up the shot. That's off the mark. Rebound loose, picked up by Red Lake. Now a long pass up to Kingbird. He'll dump it into the front court, over to the far sideline to Bolio. Back to Dudley. Dudley cuts into the lane, leaves it back to Kingbird. He'll spot up for the three, hits it, nothing but net. That's how you stop a 6-0 run. You bury a three and get right back to within one. Almost halfway through this first half of play. Petrie leaves it off to Swenby. He answers with a three of his own. 7 points for Swenby, 16-12 the score. And now the Warriors turn it over. Swenby, after he steals the ball, he tells his team, let's just slow it down. Swenby right in front of the scorer's table inside the half-court line along the far sideline, guarded by Kingbird. Now pass into Hansen. Hansen spins, puts up the shot off the glass. Good. Preston Hansen gets his first points of the game.
Swenby doing a good job getting him settled down, walk it up, get him in a set. Red Lake switched it, and they took advantage of the size.
Now bounce pass to Dudley. Coach Steff is trying to play defense over on the sideline as well. Now with it is Kingbird. He's guarded by Strem. He poked the ball away. Now ball's loose again after Kingbird grabbed it. On his stomach, he's able to shovel a pass over to Bolio. Now off to the left wing. A three in and out, no good. Dudley with the rebound. Gets it over to Perkins, and he lays it in for two. 18-14 the score. 8:33 remaining. Over halfway through this first half. And the Falcons will bring it up. Swenby leaves it to Petrie on the left wing. Looks in for the cutter, nothing there. Now lobs it up top of the key to Swenby. He's guarded by the taller Perkins now. Fadeaway jumper at the free throw line. In and out, no good. Rebound Dudley for Red Lake. He'll leave it off to Kingbird, and Kingbird will bring it up. Kingbird right-hand dribble, stops, a long three, short off the front of the rim. Rebound Sorensen. And as Fertile-Beltrami, they don't want to get into a running game here with Red Lake. That is their forte. Now a pass off to Swenby. Kingbird almost has the steal. Swenby leaves it back to Sorensen. Down to the near corner, Hansen. He fires the three halfway down, spins out. Rebound Red Lake. Dudley Leaves it off. Now a long pass up to Kingbird. Stolen or knocked away by Strem, but he steps out of bounds. Good hustle, though, by Strem.
Those are the small winning plays you got to make in big games like this that don't necessarily going to show up on the stat sheet.
It's like a defensive back in a football game. You knock the pass down. In the NFL, they give you credit. High school, some coaches might be able to take it, but most of the time you're not going to lead the state in deflections. That's for sure. But that was a huge play. Now it'll be Red Lake driving in the lane, losing his balance, and a travel called. I think he might have twisted his ankle, Bolio. And that's a tough break there. He might have stepped on somebody's foot and rolled the ankle. Red Lake fans want a foul, but that's just tough luck.
I think it was probably the right call, but he's not going to take himself out of the game in a moment like this.
No, not many would. That's especially, you're not going to take yourself out for a rolled ankle this point in your career. What you aimed for. Now Opdahl, who just checked into the game, the senior, leaves a pass off to Nowaski. Now back to Opdahl. He's fouled as he takes it strong to the basket by Dudley Jr. That'll be his first personal, second team foul. And Opdahl will be at the line where he's going to be shooting 2 shots.
Fertile doing a much better getting into the paint on the offensive end, not settling for threes and long jumpers, and they're getting to the free throw line and making layups.
Opdahl, he's been that do-it-all guy. Grabs boards, plays defense, and he hits the first free throw here. He had 4 points in the semifinal win off the bench on a Wednesday. Gets his first point here. More importantly, gives his team a 5-point lead. Now Opdahl with the second free throw. Shot is off the mark. Rebound to Red Lake. 19-14 the score. 7:06 remaining. On the left wing with the ball is Brown. Brown, pump fake, now puts up the shot. That's off the mark. Rebound is loose, and a foul is going to be called on Opdahl on the push as Brown grabbed the rebound. Should also mention checking in will be Andrew Roy for Red Lake, a junior guard. If you're watching on the stream, you can pick him out with those bright green shoes. Got Swenby with the pink shoes. A little different from when we played. It was black or white shoes you got to pick from.
Right.
And now the layup attempt. That is off the side of the rim. Good defense again by Fertile-Beltrami, but Brown upset with himself for not getting that one. Now it's Nowaski off to the far corner to Sorensen. Up to Opdahl. To Swenby at the top of the key. Looking for the cutter Sorensen. Nothing there. Has the ball poked away. Regains control. Leaves it to Opdahl. Kingbird. And a foul is going to be called. Is that going to be on Opdahl? I believe it is. So Kingbird anticipating jumping into the passing lane. And Opdahl called for his second personal foul.
Not a horrible foul by him. I think Kingbird would have had a layup on the other end, and now you've got to settle into your defensive set and hopefully get a stop.
19-14 the score. 6:25 left. First half of play. Fertile-Beltrami with the lead. Now a three at the top of the key. A quick one there by Brown. That is his second three of the game. Now coming right back, Fertile-Beltrami. Pass goes inside to Nowaski. He'll leave it out to Opdahl. Back to Nowaski. Wide open three, left wing. Hits it, Nowaski. His 8th point of the game, second three.
And he can't ask for a much better start. He's playing great defense, making shots.
And
of course, a tough one there.
Yeah, Kingbird puts up a shot from the free throw line. Fertile-Beltrami has not given him an easy shot at all. Big credit to the Falcon defense. 22-17 is the score. Now with it is Nowaski, leaves it out to Stoltman. His three-pointer is good. Stoltman, his first points, is a three-pointer, and that's the 4th three of the game, and it's a 25-17 lead for Fertile-Beltrami. Now a long two-pointer just outside the free throw line for Brown. That'll be his 8th point of the game. He's made his last 2 shots. 25-19. Fertile-Beltrami with the lead. Nowaski up to the top of the key. Sorensen tries a three. That's off the mark. Rebound is loose. Stoltman picks it up. Stoltman dribbles out. Leaves it pass to Swenby. He's at the top. Now backs up with the dribble. Attacks the top of the key again. Looks like a zone defense. Now a long shot put up. No good. Rebound Opdahl. Leaves it back to Swenby. He splits 2 defenders. Has his shot blocked out of bounds. Great defense again by Fertile-Beltrami, and that will be Austin Perkins that got the block. Opdahl checks out. Checking back in was Preston Hansen, who had a very short breather there, but much important breather. Speaking of bright green shoes, now Hansen, far sideline over to Swenby. Swenby gets it back to Hansen. He's triple team, dumps it out to Nowaski, right wing. Nowaski steps back, three-pointer, good! Nowaski's feeling it. His 11th point of the ball game. And then coming back, we'll have a reach-in foul on Fertile-Beltrami. 4:29 remaining. Well, you got to like that. Your senior stepping up. Nowaski with 11 points, including 3 threes.
Yep, and he's played in a lot of big games in his career, so the moment's not going to be too big, and unfortunately gets a second foul there and probably have to sit the rest of the half.
Which, when you're leading by 9, makes it a lot easier as a coach to make that decision, doesn't it?
Exactly.
On the left wing. So Nowaski with 2 personal fouls. That's 6 team fouls on Fertile-Beltrami, so there will be a bonus, but a missed shot. Now Hansen, he thought Sorensen was looking. Sorensen was not, and Red Lake steals the ball away. Driving into the lane, a pass is deflected. Stoltman picks it up. That time it was Brown maybe a little nonchalant with the pass. Right hand hip-high dribble along the far sideline. With it is Swenby. Bounce pass to Hansen. He attacks the rim, puts it up, misses the layup, but the rebound is loose, and we're going to have a foul on Stoltman, crashing the boards a little too hard. That'll be his second personal foul. And now we go to the other side of the floor, where Red Lake will be shooting the bonus. So fouls, a big factor with Nowaski and Stoltman. Also Opdahl. You have 3 players for Fertile-Beltrami with 2 fouls apiece.
Yeah, and for the next 4 minutes, Red Lake will go to the line for any foul, and that's an easy way to chip away when you're down. Score when the clock stopped.
28-20 as the first free throw is made by David Dudley Jr., the senior. Gets his first point of the game. Looking to add to that total and hits the second free throw as well. Gets a little shooter's touch on that one. 28-21.
Oh.
And now the Falcons turn it over. Kingbird pulls up, jumper, kiss off the glass, rolls around the rim and spins out. Oh, man. Now it's Strem bringing it into the front court. Dumps a pass to Hansen, far sideline to Swenby, who's hounded by Kingbird. Swenby in no hurry, calm, cool, and collected, drives in, and has the ball knocked away out of bounds. They're looking, Red Lake, maybe rightfully so, saying it was off the knee. But they will say, no, it was off of a Red Lake player. But Swenby, here's the guy that was your quarterback on a state tournament team that made it to the state semifinals. Not much rattles him.
No. Definition of a leader. Great player.
And gets the inbound pass, and right on cue, he buries it for his 9th point of the ball game.
And that's a great baseline out of bounds. Swenby's just going to read what you do as a defender and go for the jump shot or the layup.
Now Hansen gets the ball, leaves it to Swenby, off to Sorensen. He misses the layup, but Strem hustling back, gets it over to Sorensen and puts it in for 2. Boy, great hustle by Strem, coming all the way back. And Fertile-Beltrami takes a 32-21 lead over the Red Lake Warriors with 2:59 remaining. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this timeout on KROX.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
Welcome back to the Section 8A championship game. Fertile-Beltrami. It was 19-17, so it is a 13-4 run over a 3-minute span here for the Falcons. Kingbird Jr. with the ball. He can light it up quickly at the top of the key. Dribbles off left wing. 3-pointer short off the front of the rim. Rebound grabbed by Red Lake. They kick it out to Brown. Brown drives in. His runner in and out, no good. Boy, Red Lake missing a lot of shots, very close. Sooner or later, those are going to start falling.
They seem to be falling for Fertile right now and not for Red Lake.
Now pass, Strem leaves it out to Hansen. His wide open three is good. 5th point of the game for Hansen. Strem with another big play, 35-21. Now a three for Red Lake, and burying it from way downtown is Brown. That's his 3rd three, his 11th point of the game. 35-24, 2:07 remaining. Now Swenby leaves a pass out to Hansen with another three. His 8th point of the ball game.
And we talked about dictating the pace. Fertile's kind of playing at Red Lake's pace and doing it well.
When you're hitting shots, it makes it easy to do that too, doesn't it? Now Sorensen comes away with the steal. At the half-court line, leaves a pass to Hansen. Over to Strem. He'll try a three. That's off the mark. Rebound ripped down by Andrew Roy. Roy kicks it off over to Brown. Brown, pass stolen away by Swenby. Well, Brown was trying to lob it up over, but Swenby with those long arms, he's a little deceiving too. He's got quick hands, quick feet, and he's able to steal the ball away. Leading by 14, a minute 18 left in the first half of play. Swenby at the top of the key, dribbles off, now it cuts into the lane, puts it up, it's good, and the foul. Boy, Fertile-Beltrami, just the little plays, like a little pump fake here and there. We've seen quite a few of them, and they've been so effective. Such an easy play in basketball, it's underused, but he used it perfectly there and gets a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, Swenby gets deep into the paint, jump stops, which you don't see a lot of this day and age, and then gets a defender in the air, and that's an easy layup and free throw.
11 points now for Swenby, looking for number 12. More importantly, looking to give his team a 17-point lead, and he does. 3-point play with a minute 10 remaining. It's now 41-24. Fertile-Beltrami. Forget what we said about if it's a high-scoring game, Fertile-Beltrami might be in trouble. They have 41, and we still have a minute left here in the half. Top of the key with it is Kingbird Jr. He rips the ball through, puts up a shot, rolls off the back of the rim. Sorensen with the rebound for Fertile-Beltrami. Off to Swenby. Swenby holds up the left index finger for the offensive set. They can't wait for the last shot, but I think they're going to treat it like it's a last shot situation with the shot clock anyway. 23 seconds left in the shot clock, 33 seconds left in the game clock. Pass inside to Hansen, kicks it out. Wide open three for Sorensen. He hits it. Great ball movement again, and Sorensen with another three for Fertile-Beltrami. 44-24. Fertile-Beltrami leading by 20 with 19 seconds left in the half. Roy for Red Lake with it. Leaves it out. Over to Brown. Brown stops. He pops another three. Hits it. That's his 4th three of the game. He has 14 points. 3 seconds left. Swenby cuts in, stops, pulls up for the jumper, and hits it at the buzzer. Are you kidding? Wow, Fertile-Beltrami to steal from the old Sports Center in Fuego.
That was an up and down, entertaining half, and doesn't feel like Fertile's should be up 19.
No.
And they are.
46-27. And big first half, obviously, for Fertile-Beltrami as they lead by 19. We will take a break. We'll be back. We'll take a look at the first half scoring, our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. We'll have Coach Destry Sturkle break down that first half a little bit as well, what he liked, and we'll do all that coming up right after this on KROX.
Welcome to Andy Ullman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. 3rd generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience. 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
I don't think that everybody wants to lead necessarily, but everybody wants to be a part of a team, and I think we provide that. Blaine Vanosic, I've been at Zavrals for, this is my 23rd season. My dad is an extremely hard worker. I wanted to be like him. I wanted to work, honest work, and provide for my family like he does, and just live a comfortable life. And I found that here at RJ Zavril & Son. It feels great.
Rather than focusing on one particular specialty, the folks at Phil Thompson & Associates work as a team by providing a variety of financial services. The result is the convenience and efficiency of being able to do all your financial business in one place. Call or stop in for a visit anytime. See for yourself what they have to offer. Stop in and visit any of their 3 area offices. Phil Thompson & Associates, located in Crookston, Warren, and East Grand Forks.
Happy Joe's in Crookston has some grand news. Our buffet is back. Come grab all your favorites, including our pizza, pasta, and breadsticks, plus more. Buffet is open 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Happy Joe's, good times to be together.
North Valley Health Center in Warren is committed to providing compassionate, high-quality care to the communities of Northwest Minnesota. They are proud to offer a wide variety of services, including diagnostic imaging and laboratory services, physical therapy, cardiology, 24/7 emergency services, clinic services, and much, much more. Visit northvalleyhealth.org, find them on Facebook, or call 218-745-4211 to schedule your next appointment. North Valley Health Center wishes all area athletes a great season. NVHC is an equal opportunity provider.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
At the half, it's Fertile-Beltrami leading 46-27 over the Red Lake Warriors. Let's take a look at the first half scoring. Fertile-Beltrami was led by Caden Swenby. He had 14 points. Mason Nowaski had 11. 8 points for Preston Hansen. 7 points for Derek Sorensen. 3 points for Caleb Stoltman. 2 points off the bench from Easton Petrie, and 1 point for Cody Opdahl. He had 7 of the 8 players that played score. All 5 starters have hit a three-pointer. Fertile-Beltrami has 8 threes in that first half. In the first half for Red Lake, they were led by Jack Brown. He had 4 threes in a basket for 14 points. 7 points for Gerald Kingbird Jr., and then 2 points apiece for Austin Perkins, Donald Dudley Jr., and Tyrone Bolio. Playing and not scoring were Ryan Kingbird and Andrew Roy. 46-27, Fertile-Beltrami with 8 three-pointers in the first half, Red Lake with 5, and Fertile-Beltrami leading 46-27. And taking a look, we told you it was 19-17 with 6:15 remaining. So that would be a, 27-10 run in the last 6 minutes. And there's the difference, 17 points. Coach Jestry Circle of the Sacred Heart Eagles. Your coach, what are you telling your team if you're Fertile-Beltrami here at halftime?
Well, you can't let down or play the scoreboard at this point. You got to come out like it's a tied ball game and be real aggressive still, and keep doing what's right. On the offensive end, they really attacked those switches. They got it inside the post, and then they kicked them out for wide open threes or made them pay inside, and you got to do a lot more of that. I think you got to understand that Red Lake's not just going to go away. They're going to come out swinging, and they're probably going to make a couple more shots than they did this first half. So it's got to be kind of a all gas, no brakes type mentality. Leave it all out there, even though everything went right. You got to make it happen the second half.
If you're Coach Desjardins, what are you telling your team?
You tell them just a couple nights ago, here we were in the same situation. And then just trust what you do. Trust that the shots will fall. And then have some other guys step up and take some shots. They're guarding Kingbird Jr. pretty tough, so some others have got to make some open shots to kind of relieve the pressure off of him, and then he'll start getting some open looks from that way.
If there's a team that can come down from 19 at halftime, well, it's Red Lake, that's for sure. They can score in bunches. They can score quickly. But right now, It's Fertile-Beltrami scoring in bunches and scoring quickly as they have a 46-27 lead at the half. Let's take a quick, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back and take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. That'll be coming up right after this on KROX.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Dr. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Back as we get ready for the second half of play. We are now, we're still joined. He didn't leave us here. The contract that we signed, we're paying him double what we did last time. Coach Destry Sturkle. And what's the key here to starting off the second half?
Well, I think Red Lake, you got to get some stops in a row and then come on the other end and execute and get some good, clean, open shots. And then Fertile, you're going to see them just really work the inside here, make a kind of an inside-out game. Work the clock, too. I don't think you're going to see them rush much here this first few possessions.
And it'll be Fertile-Beltrami going right to left as they start the second half. They get a pass to Sorensen, and they waste no time as Sorensen hits the mid-range jumper for his 9th point of the ball game. 48-27, a 21-point lead for Fertile-Beltrami. Red Lake comes back. A shot is off the mark. Rebound, Sorensen. Quick scoreboard update at halftime in 6A. West Central area leads Ada Borup West 30-25 at halftime. And in 7A, Cherry leading Mount Iron Buell 11-7. And, they say in the first half there. Now a shot put up by the Falcons, no good. Hansen gets the rebound. He's fouled as he tried to put it back up, no good. And another update here at the end of, at halftime. It's Pelican Rapids leading Park Rapids 44-24 in 8AA. Those are some scores on the boys' side. Now Hansen at the line. First free throw is good. 9 points for Preston Hansen. He'll be shooting one more free throw. But again, offensive rebounds are a key. And the second free throw is good. 50-27. Hansen now with 10 points. That's 3 Falcons in double figures already. We're 40 seconds into the second half of play. Red Lake going left to right, of course. Pass goes over to the far sideline, over to Bolio. Bolio wings a pass over to Dudley. Now back up top, Brown. He's been red hot. He hits another three. The 17th point of the ball game.
Red Lake needed that.
50-30. 20-point lead for Fertile-Beltrami. They want to slow it down, but not too slow to where they get out of what they've been doing. Now a pass inside to Swenby, gets the bucket and the foul, taking it strong to the basket. It's getting bumped, chest bumps from all of his teammates. Gerald Kingbird Jr., he will pick up the 3rd personal foul. So it's a huge play for the chance at a 3-point play, but also the 3rd foul of the game on Kingbird. And Swenby hits the free throw. 53-30, largest lead of the game, and now Swenby comes away with a steal. He'll bring it up slowly, crosses the half-court line, up to the top of the key. Swenby, I think he's trying to go, and now a reverse layup. He tries the spin, but it goes off the back of the rim. Kingbird, a long pass up over to Brown. Brown with another three. He missed. I don't know what to do. He missed. And the rebound grabbed by Stoltman, and he is fouled. And that'll be on David Dudley Jr. That's his 2nd personal foul. Perkins will check out, and checking into the game will be Ryan Kingbird. I would say the next 4 or 5 minutes here are huge for Red Lake. Stoltman on the left wing, leaves it to Swenby. Swenby gets it off over to Nowaski. Now to the far sideline, it'll go to Sorensen. Sorensen back to Nowaski. He had the hot hand in the first half. Pass inside. Kingbird knocks it away. Good defense by Gerald Kingbird Jr. Bringing it up will be Brown. Brown guarded by Swenby. Gets a pick, but Brown doesn't want to use it. Leaves it off to Ryan Kingbird. Crossover dribble working on Hansen. Picks up the dribble, leaves it off to Gerald Kingbird, who dribbles over to the left wing, hounded by Nowaski. A pass over to Bolio. His three misses everything. Stoltman with the rebound. Great defense by Fertile-Beltrami.
They're doing a heck of a job making life difficult for Kingbird and making others try to beat him.
Pass off to Sorensen. Now to Nowaski. Bounce pass into Stoltman. Stoltman turns around, now puts up the shot off the glass, muscles it up for his 5th point of the game.
Stoltman's had a phenomenal game. Few offensive rebounds. Points are just an added bonus to what they're doing, and Fertile's clicking on all cylinders.
That's a 9-3 run to start the second half, so that makes it a 36-13 run since 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in the half. And we're going to keep it here during this timeout, as we'll give you some other scores from the state girls basketball tournament. Class A, Goodhue beat Underwood 63-53. Mountain Iron Buell, they beat Buffalo Lake Hector Stewart 69-50. So it's Goodhue and Mountain Iron Buell, as expected, the number 1 and 2 seed, advancing to the championship. 2 familiar names there as well. Then in the consolation, it was Mare Lutheran beating Southwest Minnesota Christian 61-45. And Walker Hackensack Akeley, they edged Boston 58-52 in overtime. But congratulations to co-coach of Walker Hackensack Akeley, Coach Jim Lean. He gets his first trip to state in his 36-year career, and now they're going to be playing for the Consolation Championship. So we're bummed for Boston, but at the same time happy for Coach Lean, because if there's anybody, there isn't a nicer guy around, and so hats off to him, and he well deserving. And then in AA consolation or in semifinals, it was Providence Academy. They sneak by Perham, who got hosed in the seeding as they play Providence. And then Providence Academy beats Crosby Ironton 92-54. Now driving into lane, Kingbird Jr. puts up the shot, and that's off the back of the rim. No good. And, well, Coach Sturkle, you've been down to the state tournament the past 2 seasons, and you know that feeling, getting a tough draw, but unfortunately that's the way it is.
It's the way it is, but usually, all 8 can beat each other down there. Yeah. And I know the 2 first-round games we had, we played New Life Academy pretty tough, but yeah, you wish you just seed it 1 through 8, not have these random draws.
Yeah. To face New Life Academy, come on. At least just say they can't play again in the first round.
Right.
55-31 as Kingbird hits 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Fertile-Beltrami with the ball. Swenby drives into the lane, a left-hand layup. It rolls off the front of the rim, no good. Red Lake into the front court. Brown is hounded as he should be. He's had the hot hand. Now Kingbird over to the far sideline. A long 2. That's good. Kingbird with his 9th point.
Now Red Lake's going to bring the full court pressure, try to create some turnovers.
Well, at this point, if you're Red Lake, you got to try to get something going. Now Stoltman, a nice pass over to Hansen, and he lays it in for 2. Great teamwork, great passing by Fertile-Beltrami. Kingbird lays a pass up to Brown. 57-33, Fertile-Beltrami with the lead. They have played almost a perfect game here. Now at the free throw line, a shot is up, too strong for, that's Ryan Kingbird. And Fertile-Beltrami going to bring the ball up the floor. Slenby is being hounded. Pass goes off to Strem. Strem at the half-court circle. Dribbles off to the right wing. Now backs up. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Hansen a bounce pass into Sorensen. Leaves it over to Stoltman. A beautiful pass, but Stoltman can't quite finish off the layup. And Red Lake gets the rebound. Also checking into the game, we have Marcelo Loud, a sophomore. Leaves a pass off to Brown. His three-pointer is good. Wow. That is his 6th three-pointer of the game, and he has 20 points.
Marcelo Loud has really brought some energy on the defensive end. Full court pressure. He's just small enough that he'll be an annoying little pest on the defensive end. And it's working.
Sorensen puts up a shot. Might have been partially blocked. Hansen grabs the rebound, misses, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, no good. Hansen shakes his head after, saying, how did I miss both of those? Now Brown with another 3. Uh-oh. Brown with back-to-back threes, 57-39, and Coach Neil Steffes wants a timeout. 57-39, 12:44 remaining. Fertile-Beltrami with the lead. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this timeout on KROX.
At OK Tire, we understand the drive it takes to make a game-winning play. With over 60 years of experience in the upper Midwest markets, our team is more than qualified to make sure you and your vehicle are feeling like a champion. Bring your vehicle to the employee owners that know how to level up your vehicle. OK Tire Store, now in Crookston.
Remaining in the ball game, 57-39. Fertile-Beltrami with the lead, but all the momentum is on Red Lake's side. Red Lake, in the last couple of minutes, they're on a 9-2 run with 2 back-to-back threes from Brown and 3 points from Kingbird. And now that full court pressure again for Red Lake. Inbound pass goes to Strem. Strem into the front court, handles it nicely. Off to Hansen. Hansen, a bounce pass into Petrie. Petrie gets it back out. Going to the half-court trap here is Red Lake. Slenby at the top of the key. And hounded by Loud. And boy, Loud, I like him. He's given a ton of energy to his team, as you said, Coach Sturkle.
Yeah, just a spark. I think Coach had to think of something to do and throw a little firecracker in there, and then kind of got the guys going. And not only is Red Lake going, the crowd is going, and it's about to get interesting.
Inbound pass goes to Strem, to Petrie, now to Sorensen. He's guarded closely as the ball poked away by Kingbird. It's going to be picked up by Dudley. Dudley's pass is knocked away out of bounds. Last touch by Strem. Once again, great hustle by Strem.
2 times now Strem saved his team from 2 layups.
But sometimes you'll see a kid after a turnover, whether it's him or a teammate, sort of hang the head and not hustle back, but that has not been the case for Fertile-Beltrami. Now Loud is going to be fouled by Sorensen. Sorensen, his first personal foul. That'll be the second team foul on Fertile-Beltrami. Red Lake has 4 team fouls, and we're seeing more fouls by Red Lake, but they've also picked up their defensive pressure. Now Kingbird with a 3 from the left wing, hits it. Kingbird with his 12th point. That's 3 threes in a row now for Red Lake. They're on a 9-0 run. Red Lake, or Fertile-Beltrami's lead, though, is 57-42. Now Swenby off to the left wing, guarded closely by Dudley. Cuts into the lane, kicks a pass out. Petrie, wide open 3, in and out, no good. Rebound is loose, goes to Hansen, and he puts it in.
Swenby really fought for it there, was able to get a tip right to Hansen for a layup.
59-42, Fertile-Beltrami with the lead, 11:26 remaining, and now a foul is going to be called, offensive foul.
Got an illegal screen on Loud.
That'll be his second personal foul. But again, he's brought the energy. It's not coincidence. Since he came in, that's when the run started. So Swenby looks like a 1-2-2. 3/4 court, full court press. Pass goes Swenby to Strem, to Petrie, back to Strem. He drives baseline, kicks it back out. Petrie not going to take the 3. He'll drive right in, lays it in good. Petrie with his 4th point.
Good awareness by him to not shoot the 3, saw the lane and got a wide open layup.
Now a 3 for Brown again. Are you kidding me? His 8th 3 of the game. He has 26 points. Now Fertile-Beltrami coming right back. It's Swenby, and he lays it in for 2. 63-45. Fertile-Beltrami still holding on to that big lead. They've been able to answer. Kingbird, top of the key. His 3-pointer is good. Well, we knew this barrage of 3s was going to be coming, and Red Lake is hitting them. 63-48, 15-point lead. Fertile-Beltrami comes right back. A shot put up by Sorensen, no good. Hansen with a rebound. The shot by Strem is off the back of the rim. And now Hansen ties up Perkins, and a jump ball is called. The possession arrow in favor of Red Lake.
Swenby's gathering the team, trying to keep them under control here. Red Lake is really moving the ball, getting wide open shots, playing their pace.
Loud has it on the left wing, leaves a pass up to Brown. He's red hot, and there's an offensive foul, or a defensive foul. That's going to be on Swenby. That'll be his 3rd personal foul. So you have Swenby and Kingbird, both with 3 fouls apiece.
And that was Marcelo Loud once again impacting the game, sticking in there, trying to set a hard screen, and got ran over.
Kingbird, offensive foul. That's going to be his 4th.
I think they got Dudley on the screen.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that was a. Yeah, it will be on Dudley, so that's his
3rd?
3rd personal, yep. So he has 3. Foul trouble is going to be a factor, I have a feeling, here in this one. Pass goes to Sorensen, inside to Hansen. Pump fake, now left-hand layup, leaves it a little short. The rebound's batted around. Petrie grabs it, muscles up a shot, he's fouled. That's going to be on Dudley Jr. That is his 4th foul. And Red Lake can't afford that.
Yeah, and then on top of that, that's their 7th team foul. So one place you don't want Fertile to get to is the free throw line.
And the first free throw for Petrie is short. Not happy with himself on that one.
I might be okay at this broadcasting day. I got the jinx going right there.
You'll have to do your own games.
That's right. Fertile doesn't miss free throws when we're playing them, but they missed one there.
It's usually how it goes. Now the second free throw is good. 64-48. Petrie hits 1 of 2 from the free throw line. But they are in the bonus here for the final 9:46 of the game. That is going to be a factor. There's no doubt about that, if they can keep getting to the line. Now a three for Brown. That's off the mark. Kingbird, though, with the rebound. Puts it in. Back and forth we go. Now Fertile-Beltrami. Swenby is fouled. That'll be on Jack Brown. That is his second personal foul.
Puts Swenby to the line.
64-50 the score, but Swenby shooting 2. Swenby 1-1 from the charity stripe in this game. And the free throw is good. He'll get the bonus shot. .9:29 remaining, 65-50. Second free throw is good, 66-50. Swenby hits both free throws. He has 18 points 21 points in the game. Now coming back and getting the bucket will be Perkins. That'll be his 4th point of the game. Now a lob pass into the front court. Inside to Petrie, puts up the shot. It's blocked. Opdahl just checked in, puts up the shot. No good. Might have been partially blocked. A jump ball is called, and the possession arrow in favor of Fertile-Beltrami.
Another big play by Loud. He just got in there with Opdahl, who's twice his size, and fought and kept the Fertile from getting easy too.
Opdahl to Petrie, now to Swenby at the top. He'll attack Kingbird, with who's in a little bit of foul trouble. Petrie, a runner, way off the mark. Rebound, grabbed by Brown. He'll leave it to Kingbird, who'll bring it up for Red Lake. Crossover in between the leg dribble. Now loses the ball. Diving down, Nowaski picks it up, gets it to Swenby. Swenby drives in. His layup is good. What a play by Nowaski. Swenby now with 23 points. Red Lake trailing 68-52 with the ball. Loud, and Petrie runs over the screen. And Swenby and Petrie helping Brown up. And Petrie just looked at the official and says, I got nothing on that one. I can't argue. But that's Petrie's first personal foul. That'll be the 4th team foul on Fertile-Beltrami. Inbound pass goes to Kingbird. Kingbird, he drives into the lane, puts up the shot, misses off the back of the rim. Rebound, Sorensen. He leaves it back to Swenby, who's greeted by Loud. Into the front court, Swenby just meanders through the defense, leaves a beautiful pass off to Opdahl. He misses the bunny, and the rebound, reach-in foul is going to be called. And I believe that's going to be on...
Swenby.
That'll be on Swenby, his 4th personal foul. And that's not where you want to pick up the foul, on the other side of the floor.
And they're going to keep Swenby on Jack Brown. It's not going to, you got to try to attack that with his 4th foul, see if you can get him out of the game.
And they don't go to Brown, which I'm not sure why, but we see Strem, he's going to be checking in, and I would put money, all my money, that it's going to be for Swenby, but who knows? Now Nowaski, bounce pass inside to Hansen, out to Sorensen, good ball movement, jumper is good. 11 points now for Sorensen. 70-52, back to an 18-point lead for Fertile-Beltrami. Now Loud with a shot, that's short off the front of the rim. Rebound Sorensen, leaves it off to Swenby. 7.5 minutes remaining in the game. Driving in, Swenby leaves it to Hansen. Hansen puts up the shot, he is fouled by Kingbird. That'll be Ryan Kingbird. He fell for the pump fake again. Such a simple move, Coach, but it works so well.
Yes, Fertile's used it a lot. Get in the paint, jump stop, ball fake, and then you're on the free throw line. Looks like he is going to take Swenby out here, up 18. Smart move.
Yeah, for a few minutes. Yeah, when you have the lead, it's a lot easier to take that chance. If you're losing by 18, you got to keep them in.
Right.
But again, Fertile-Beltrami, they have depth, they have great players, so you can afford to have them on the bench for a few minutes. If anything else, it gets them a good breather as well. Save that energy for the last minutes. Hansen made the first free throw. Now his second free throw is good. Preston Hansen now 4 of 4 from the line. He has 16 points in the game. Pass goes off over to the near sideline. With it is Roy. He'll kick it back out Over to Bolio. Bolio inside with it is Kingbird.
Beautiful
Ryan.
pass.
Yeah, great passing again. Ryan Kingbird gets his first points of the game.
This is where Fertile could really miss Swinby, is on the press break.
With it is Strem, leaves it off over to Sorensen, back to Strem. They handled it pretty well that time. Nowaski off to Stoltman. Now to Sorensen, a little floater, and he gets it. Great passing again. And that's 13 points for Sorensen now. And the ball knocked away. Stoltman's going to pick it up. 74-54. Fertile-Beltrami was leading with 6:39 remaining. Pass goes off. Over to Hansen. Now leaves it back over to Strem. Strem going to dribble to the half-court circle. 23 seconds left on the shot clock. Again, this is our first postseason with the shot clock in Minnesota. Pass goes right wing Stoltman. Inside Nowaski. Try to bounce pass. Goes off the foot. Sorensen is able to pick it up. Now to Nowaski. A long two. That's off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound. Picked up by Roy, but they took a lot of time off the clock on that possession. Now Brown comes in. He loses the handle on the ball, and it was Nowaski and Hansen with the tough defense again.
Boy, Nowaski's had a heck of a ball game tonight. Both ends of the floor, big plays after big plays.
And he had some huge plays and to get that momentum in the semifinal game as well. Now a pass, Sorensen, a no luck over to Stoltman, and he goes in and lays it in. 7 points now for Stoltman, and boy, Fertile-Beltrami playing picture-perfect team basketball. Coming right back is Kingbird, and he buries the three. 76-57. Back and forth we go. Now Stoltman leaves it off to Sorensen. He drives in and gets the layup again. Passing. There's been a ton of assists. Now a pass up to Kingbird, and he's run into by Strem, and a tough luck foul there by Strem, but you can't fault him for that.
Fertile really handled the pressure well this last 5-minute stretch. I think Red Lake had it down to 13, 14, and they responded.
I'm trying to find that. 66-52, yep, with halfway through. And now it's back up to a 21-point lead. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back right after this 30-second timeout on KROX.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
What a game thus far. 5:32 remaining in the ball game. Fertile-Beltrami 78, Red Lake 57. Again, this is why we love high school basketball and sports in general. If anybody said that a team had 78 points and another team had 57, some might say, even Fertile-Beltrami fans say, well, we wanted a low-scoring game. Well, when you're playing like Fertile-Beltrami and doing almost everything right, this is the result, but it hasn't been a run and gun game, and that's I think what most people were getting at. If it's run and gun, that favors Red Lake, but Fertile-Beltrami has been so efficient in this ball game, to say the least. Andrew Roy leaves a pass out to Bolio. Bolio and a travel. Good defense by Fertile-Beltrami. That's an understatement. Great defense all game long by Fertile-Beltrami.
Oh, they've executed to perfection. Coach Steff has got to be thrilled with the defensive execution. He loves defense.
Yeah. And that's showing here. Their team is bought in. Now a pass into Sorensen. He's deadly inside that free throw line. He hits the jumper for his 17th point of the game. It's now 80-57. Fertile-Beltrami with 5 minutes left. Now the ball knocked away. Oh, they're going to call a push. And it's going to be against Red Lake. That'll be on Gerald Kingbird Jr. That'll be his 4th personal foul.
Briar Strim off the bench played unbelievable defense all night and just nagging Kingbird there, and he's going to earn 2 free throws here.
Yeah, we're in the double bonuses. That's the 10th team foul. The officials are talking it over. Coach Desjardins was doing a job of lobbying, looking for a push-off, and now the official's going to talk it over. And I think they're going to call it a player control foul, so there'll be no free throws. Yep, so a player control foul, so no free throws will be taken by Strem. Which I think that might be fine with Fertile-Beltrami. If you can take 30 seconds off the clock here, you'd take that over 2 points. Well, you'd rather have 2 points no matter what, but you get 2 points and take some time off, you'll take that. Now Strem into the front court. Greeted by Roy. Pass goes off far sideline. Sorensen was going to take the three. His teammates on the bench were getting up to celebrate a possible three. Now Strem to Hansen. Out to Stoltman. Leaves it to Nowaski. Back to Strem. Sorensen leaves a nice pass off and putting it up in and good is Caleb Stoltman again. Fantastic passing by Fertile-Beltrami, and they lead 82-57.
Getting everything inside the paint, and how about this 4-minute stretch with Swinby on the sideline in foul trouble? Says a lot about this Fertile Falcon roster, how they just, next man up and do your job.
And Coach Steffes isn't even thinking about putting Swinby in at this time, and there's no reason to.
Swinby's eyeing the clock. He wants back in, though.
Yeah. And Stoltman with the three-point play. Again, the passing by Fertile-Beltrami in the last 2 games has been not unbelievable, because you believe it if you know Fertile-Beltrami, but it has been stellar. And a blocking foul is going to be called. I believe that'll be on Nowaski. That'll be his 4th personal foul. And here comes Swinby. He was finally able to get the attention of Coach Steffes, who I think I don't want to say he forgot him on the bench, but
things were going too well out on the court. He didn't have a chance to look around.
Yeah, why look for it if you don't want to break the momentum? The first free throw for Brown is good. He now has 27 points. He has 1 free throw, 1 basket. The rest are on three-pointers. 83-59 as the second free throw is made by Brown. 4.5 minutes remaining. Fertile-Beltrami looking to make their 4th state tournament appearance. First since, 2001. Now driving into the lane is Swinby. Oh, he gets a travel. Oh, that could have been a charge. Came dangerously close. At Fertile-Beltrami, they made state 95 and 96. They were Sweet 16 runners-up in 96, and their last trip was 2001. Red Lake, they've made 10 state tournament appearances, the last in 2017, but all the appearances have come since 97. Now a pass over into the near corner. Perkins with a 3. That's off the mark. Sorensen with the rebound. Sorensen leaves it to Swinby. 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on Brown. At the line, now Briar Strem will get a chance for his first point of the game, shooting the double bonus.
And these are going to be a long 4 minutes for Coach Steffes and the Falcon fans.
The longest 3 minutes and 58 seconds of their lives.
You can feel it building. You think it's probably your game, but you can't count out Red Lake with the way they shoot the ball.
Well, we saw that run where they hit 3 threes in a row. I mean, they hit 3 threes. They're right back in it. Now the second free throw is made. 84-59. Strem gets it. Nowaski will check back in, giving Strem a breather. Nowaski tells the fans to get up on their feet to make some noise. So Strem with his first point of the game. 8 players have scored for Fertile-Beltrami. Kingbird with a 3 right wing. Great defense by Nowaski. Shot is off the mark. Swinby with the rebound. Swinby, baseball pass into the front court, or should we say football pass from the quarterback. Onto the baseline to Sorensen. Back to Petrie. Now to Swinby. 22 seconds left on the shot clock. He'll drive into the lane and lays it in for 2. He saw the opening. He said, fine, I'll take it. He gets his 25th point of the ball game. Now a long three for Brown. That's off the mark. Rebound. Swenby and Petrie run into each other, and it pops out of Petrie's hands out of bounds. 86-59. With a win here, Fertile-Beltrami. We'll tell you this when we have a little stoppage here as the inbound pass goes to Ryan Kingbird. He'll get his 4th point of the game. 86-61. Hansen leaves a pass just inside the half-court line over to Swenby. Swenby, left hand, hip-high dribble. Hands it off to Nowaski. Nowaski up to the half-court circle. Jumps in the air. Dumps a pass off to Petrie. Petrie picks up the dribble. Gets it back to Swenby. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Swenby drives in. Kicks a pass out. Hansen, wide open three, short. Rebound, Nowaski. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Goes back up. Now over to Petrie. 2:42 remaining. Actually, you could ask for a better situation if you're Fertile-Beltrami. Miss a shot and get to take some more time off the clock. Now Nowaski, a three. That's off the side of the rim. Rebound batted around. Coming away with it, Ryan Kingbird. Up to Loud. Loud into the front court. Leaves it off to Kingbird. Up to the top of the key. Brown, a three. That's off the mark. He gets his own rebound. Drives in. Loses the ball out of bounds. And it'll be Fertile-Beltrami ball. But we were just, I was going to tell you, if Fertile-Beltrami, they pick up the win, they could very likely be a 2 or 3 seed. Cherry, if they win, is going to be the number 1. There's no argument there. But then it'll be probably between West Central area, Ada Borup, whoever wins that game, and Fertile-Beltrami for the 2 and 3 seed.
Yeah, and Fertile, I think
they beat Ada Borup twice,
so it's,
they're hoping Ada Borup wins Section 6.
Yeah, they have a very strong case for a high seed and very well deserving.
And taking a look at that score, it's West Central area leading Ada Borup West 57-52. 2 minutes left in the game there. And Cherry, they're leading by 30 at halftime, so there's no question on that one. Cherry's number 1. As Fertile-Beltrami will attest to.
Yes.
They're the real deal. The Azuma kid that's going to play for the Gophers. Now it's Swenby. Hits both free throws, 88-61. But again, it's all up to the coaches vote, and you never know with those coaches, Coach Sturkle.
That's right. Can't trust a coach too much.
But they should be able to, I don't know if it matters, but obviously you don't want the draw to play Cherry first round. Anybody else after that, I think Fertile-Beltrami's pretty happy on playing anybody. Now a lob pass and a dunk!
Oh!
Alley-oop for Kingbird, slams it home. 88-63, but Fertile-Beltrami going to go to state for the first time since 2001, and now Coach Steffes is going to get the bench players in. We're going to keep it here during this substitution. What a move by Coach Steffes.
Gets his boys a much-earned standing ovation. Crowd is cheering him on.
As you said, a much deserved standing ovation by the huge Fertile-Beltrami crowd. No surprise there. That the Falcon crowd is big. Down at the state tournament, they have the largest crowd for football every year, the past 3 years. In the 9-man anyway. I would hope in Eden Prairie, just with their student section, has a few more. But and Eden Prairie's senior class has more than the whole town's, the combined population of Fertile and Beltrami. But yeah, both teams are putting in their bench players now, and this tremendous season for Fertile-Beltrami will continue. And boy, the last 2 games that they've played, I'm not going to say bring on Cherry yet, but the way they're playing, boy, they have just flawless execution. And now driving into the lane, we'll let you know the players that are in. Matthew Leiser is into the ball game, and now Red Lake, and they're going to spot up for a 3. The shot is off the mark for Ahmad Guys. A guy's going to get another shot opportunity. Nice job by the Falcons, and it almost goes in. And then grabbing the rebound and putting it in is Anthony Day. He says, "No, you already had your shot. I'm going." And now bringing it up for Fertile-Beltrami. Pass goes inside to Gullickson. He turns around, puts up the shot. Good. Gullickson's dad was on the state tournament teams in the 90s. I hated playing against his dad. He was It was a tough matchup. It were always fun. But the basket is good there for Demetrius Harris. And we'll have some more substitutions now as trying to get everybody in. (90-67) is the score. And a shot inside, put it up, bouncing around, and going in good is Gage Hendrickson. He gets his first points. 92-67, a pass inside is going to be stolen away by the Falcons, but grabbing it will be Red Lake's Anderson. And then Fertile-Beltrami steals it away. Hendrickson, see if we can get another Falcon point. They're not going to shoot. I always say, if you have the benches in, let them shoot, but if you don't want to run it up. It doesn't matter at this point. You're going to state. The Fertile-Beltrami Falcons are your Section 8A champions for the first time since 2001, making their fourth state tournament appearance in program history. 92-67. And what Fertile-Beltrami has done here in the last two games has been outstanding, to say the least. Their closest game was, who was that against, Coach?
I think Sacred Heart. 3-point loss.
So that was their closest game in the tournament. And boy, they took care of business in the semifinals and the championship. And Coach Sturkle, you can probably take credit. You made him focus a little more after that.
That's right. We got Neil a little bit upset, and he got his boys into shape. But credit to Fertile-Beltrami. What a heck of a run. And couldn't be happy for guys like Swinby and Sorensen and those other seniors that have been so close their entire career, and happy they're able to punch their ticket to state.
Here's a program. Their boys golf team made it to state last year, and they made it to state in football, to the state semifinals, and now they're going to state in basketball.
Yes, heck of a run. Great athletes, committed athletes. It makes a difference.
It does. It helps to have a little talent, too.
Yes.
Never hurts. But congratulations. Look at that smile on Coach Neil Steffes' face. And his fourth time going to the state tournament. First one since 2001 for Fertile-Beltrami. That's hard to believe with all the great teams they've had, but that just goes to show no matter how good of programs you have, there's always really good basketball in Section 8A. Well, we're going to send it down to
Section 8A basketball.
Froyland. And he's going to announce the medals here, and we'll keep it here during this. On the video stream, we'll take a quick break on the radio, and we'll be back right after this. But the video stream, we'll keep it here.
Okay. To receive your individual runner-up medals as your name is called. In numerical order, number 0, Marcelo Lau. Number 1, Austin Perkins. Number 2, Jack Brown. Number 3, Jacob Anderson. Number 4, David Dudley Jr. Number 5, Anthony Day. Number 10, Tyrone Jr. Number 11,
Well, we seem to have something interfering with us down there, but there must be some kind of power down there that's causing some interference, so.
Cloud. Gerald Kingbird Jr. Number 23, Demetrius Harris. Number 24, Andrew Roy. Number 31, Xander Papagiorgio. Number 32, Justin Hansen. Number 34, Isaiah Neto. Student manager, Charlie Morgan.
Well, welcome back to the post-game show. The Red Lake Warriors just received their section runner-up medals and trophy. What a fantastic season for the Red Lake Warriors. What a fun team to watch. After Wednesday's game, I had people making comments saying, you know, boy, that was a fun game. Well, when you have somebody come from behind and play like that and score that many points, that sure was a fun game. So, again, we'll see if we can we have some interference, and I'm not sure what it is. It's not normal interference, so there must be some kind of frequency down there that we might have to have.
Members of the official.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what it is. We had that in the post game. It was fine during the starting lineup, so I'm not sure what happens if something gets turned on or who knows, or if it's the electricity in the air, whatever it is. But let's take a look at our scoring here. And Fertile-Beltrami, they win 92-67.
Number 2,
we have
Derek Sorensen.
Caden Swenby scored 25 points to lead, and you expect seniors to have big-time games and, big games and big outputs in big games, I guess. Big games and big games. And Derek Sorensen then had 17. There's another senior. And they were both captains on the football team. Preston Hansen, the sophomore, had a tremendous sophomore season. They had 16 points. Then it was 11 points for Mason Nowaski. 9 points for Caleb Stoltman. 5 points for Easton Petrie, 2 points for Cody Opdahl and Gage Hendrickson, and 1 point apiece for Cody Opdahl and Briar Strem. Drew Gullickson had 2 points and Hendrickson did as well. So that was the scoring. For Red Lake, Jack Brown had 28 points. Gerald Kingbird Jr., this is, I think, the stat of the night. He only had 17. Normally, you say only, but for him, he had 49 in the semifinals, and he was red hot in that game. But then after this is the stat line. Nobody else scored more than 4 points. So you have the two scoring 45 points.
Number 30.
And then nobody else had more than 4 after that. Austin Perkins had 4. Ryan Kingbird had 4. 2 points apiece for Anthony Day and Demetrius Harris. 2 points as well for David Dudley Jr. and Tyrone Bolio. And, a bunch of players played but did not score. So we'll take a quick break. We're going to be back with the interviews. We're going to talk with, try to get both coaches, but we'll for sure get Fertile-Beltrami, Coach Neil Steffes. We'll get a bunch of their players and more. That's all going to be coming up as we continue the postgame show here on KROX. We'll keep it on the video stream so the Falcon fans can see their players. Well, actually, we'll just keep it here on the stream, but we'll take a break and we'll be back right after this.
Callie Campbell. Jackson.
Well, the managers getting their medals. Coach Sykes getting his medal. He's been on the staff, I think, probably just as forever as well. And while being a player, now a coach, getting to go to the state tournament as both, where Coach Gullickson is pretty cool. And Neil Steffes, rousing round of applause.
And Fertile-Beltrami Falcons, please step forward to receive your Section 8.
And there is the trophy presentation for the Fertile-Beltrami Falcons. And we'll get a team picture, and we'll post that up on our website as well. And, of course, we know the Fertile Journal. We see Linda Widrig. She's been here. She's going to have a ton of pictures as well. And
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending this year's Section 8A Boys Basketball Tournament. Make sure your garbage is picked up as you leave the arena.
So that was, again, Reed Froyland with the, we thank him. And we are going to get the coaches' interviews. The Fertile-Beltrami Falcons going to be able to cut down the nets. And we'll try to maybe have to see if we can get those interviews at half court or closer to our area, Tyler. See if that works for us. And now they're taking a team picture for the Falcon fans. So they can get a picture, the parents and fans, a great crowd here as well. Again, the final score, 92-67. Fertile-Beltrami comes away with the victory, and they are the Section 8A champions for the 4th time in school history. First section championship since 2001, and the fans have to hold off until the net is cut down. And so now that's what Fertile-Beltrami is going to do, and we'll see if we can maybe get Coach Neil Steffes there as they await. Tyler, why don't you try to get Coach Gullickson in front of you there? Being a former player and now coach, and see if we can get him to give us some comments. And we'll send it down to the floor.
Thank you very much, Chris. I'm here with Coach Gullickson. And, well, Coach, how does it feel being section champions and punching your ticket to state?
You know, it feels good. You know, I've been doing this for about 12 years now. And, you know, we've had a lot of teams that we felt, well, we got a chance. You know, we got a chance. And, you know, it's never happened. And now, you know, it happened this year. And it just, it feels good. You know, the kids did such a great job these last 2 games, especially just doing what they're supposed to do, executing the game plan, and it's really rewarding when that happens. And you know, now as we go forward, we could always look back, and you know, it's been 20-some years since we've been to state, so now the stories become more recent, and the young kids can. They know who we're talking about when we talk about past players, or you know, who did what, and you know what happens when you put in the work. So,
how much does it mean to you, the team, and really the community as a whole to be back at state?
You know, it's. I think everybody is just proud of these kids and what they've done here, what they've, you know, the work they've put in, and for them to come out and perform, I think everybody is just so proud of them and just really enjoyed the whole thing. So, yeah.
What was the message pregame leading into this?
Be a champion. That was basically it. So, yeah.
Pretty simple, but very effective as you guys got.
You know, I think the third game here now that you know, settles the nerves a little bit. You know, getting to where we're supposed to go, you know, being the #1 seed, we're at this game now, and we don't have to worry about, you know, failing or coming up short. I think the pressure comes off you when you make it as far as you're supposed to, you know.
And you guys played so spectacular of Red Lake. You really controlled.
Well, the plan was to get in front of Kingbird and Brown. Yes, get in front of them. Don't let, you know, pick them up at half court, and don't let them get open looks. Don't let them get lined up for shots. You know, make them be off balance and make them have to think about dribbling instead of just lining up to shoot. So.
Well, I'm going to go let you cut down the nets here, and congratulations again.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, Chris, back to you.
Thank you, Tyler. That's Coach Gullickson. We thank him for joining us here. And, well, we'll see if the coaches, I think, are going to go up and help cut down the net as well, as Caden Swenby just did that. Now Coach Sykes is going to get the opportunity to do that. And we'll have more interviews coming up. We don't want to take an interview right now, as we're not sure what I'm sure there's going to be a little celebration with that final net as well. But we'll have many more interviews coming up here in the postgame show, including from Coach Neil Steffes as well. Coach Sykes gets the crowd fired up. And Coach Sturkle, you were here last year doing the same thing. And how does it feel? You put all those hours in, and to see, I know you and all coaches, it's all about the kids, and to have the kids get that 2-3 more games down at the state tournament to reach that goal that everybody has at the beginning of the year. How awesome is that feeling?
Yeah, it really is a feeling like nothing else, and it's such a community feeling. You're about to see the crowd really go nuts and the student section go nuts, and that's what it's all about, the small school, the community, and then just when you think the support's at an all-time high, you get down that state tournament and you turn around and see the support you have, and you're blown away by it. It's pretty incredible. How cool is it that Coach Steffes gets to do this with longtime assistants, people he's built it with, and then an ex-player as well. It's a great feeling.
And the net is down, and now the fans can come out on the court and celebrate with the players. I don't know who's enjoying it more, the players or the fans. And rightfully so. Everybody should be enjoying this from Fertile-Beltrami. I know a lot of players from the area enjoying it as well. And we see Tyler down with Coach Steffes. We're going to wait to see. He's talking with his assistant coaches. And Tyler, we'll have you maybe if the bottom of the mic, if you can hear us. Tyler, if the bottom of the mic can face here, and maybe that'll help get us there. But now we send it down to Tyler with Coach Neil Steffes.
Thank you very much, Chris. And, well, Coach, congratulations on winning the section championship game. You've punched your ticket to state. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's been since 2001 since we've been there. And, just give all the credit to our kids, man. They worked hard, and it was really fun to watch them. We performed so well these last two games, and hopefully we can take that into the state tournament.
Feels like you guys are getting better and better with each game.
Yeah, we are. I mean, we finally made some shots. We didn't make shots the first two games, and we made shots, and when you make shots, you look good.
How were you able to handle Red Lake's press?
Yeah, we were fine. I mean, they didn't bother us. Like I told somebody else, I said it was basically us missing layups that allowed them to get back in. We broke it, and we just didn't finish. And, we got to finish those shots when we get those opportunities.
Both your stars really showed up. Caden Swenby set the tone early. Also, Derek Sorensen, too.
Yeah, they were phenomenal. And like I've said earlier, these seniors are great. They put a lot of time in the gym. They deserve this. And, I'm so happy for those guys because they have put in a lot of time. And so it's really great for them. And, they're just such good kids. And, we're really excited. And, I told the kids beginning of the year that, they had the opportunity. They had to go and get it. And these last two games, they really went and got it.
And then a couple of other players, Preston Hansen was excellent, and then Mason Nowaski, too, both on the floor and his leadership, too. We saw it a couple of times. They're calming guys down and keeping them in the game.
Yeah, Mason was really good tonight again, and Preston was good. And then I got to give a shout out to Briar Strem, too. I mean, Mason and him did such a great job on Kingbird, but he had 43 the other night, and I don't even know if he had 15 tonight. And if he did, every shot was contested, and he had to work for every shot. And so, I mean, it was really those guys were great tonight. And so, hats out to our whole team. I mean, we can pick out guys, but everybody who came in that game had a role, and they did what they were supposed to do. And so, it's everybody. It's not just one or two guys. We've got a great team, and that's what you need to get this far.
You just cut down the net. You're still holding the net right now. What was that feeling like up on the ladder?
Yeah, it's good. I've been here 31 years, and I don't have many years left probably. And so when you get the opportunities, they don't come around very often. We've been really successful, and that just shows you how hard it is to get here. And for us to do it, it's exciting. And, hopefully we can go down and compete now at the state tournament and do ourselves proud.
How long do you get to enjoy this?
Well, we'll enjoy it this weekend, and then we'll get to work on Monday. I don't know who will play yet, but we'll get to work on Monday, and hopefully, we get a good seed, and, we can go, like I said, and prove ourselves down at the state level.
One last one. What does this mean to you and the program to get back to state?
Oh, it means a lot. Like I said, we've been successful for 31 years, and it's every time you get here, it's really special. And like I said, it doesn't happen very often in these small towns, and we've got an opportunity. And like I said, it's just great, and not for me, but I just feel so great for these kids. And for me as a coach, it's always nice, but it's really about the kids, and it's not about me. And so, we're just, like I said, really proud of these guys.
Thank you very much for joining us, Coach. Congratulations on the section championship, and we'll see you at state.
All right, thanks a lot.
Back up to you.
That is Coach Neil Steffes, 31 years and coaching at Fertile-Beltrami and making his fourth state tournament appearance. This will be the first one since 2001. And now we'll send it, looks like Tyler's corralling some players, and he has Derek Sorensen there, and send it back to you, Tyler.
Thank you very much, Chris. I'm here with Derek Sorensen. And Derek, well, you're a section champion. How did it feel to go up on the ladder and cut down a piece of the net?
It feels amazing. We've worked so hard for this, and I'm so glad we were able to, make it to state.
Let's go back to this run throughout the postseason. You guys had a really tough one against Sacred Heart here. You were able to get a 3-point victory, but then after that, you guys have exploded with some big wins. How have you been able to do it the last two games?
Well, I'd say even Stephen Argyle, we didn't shoot the ball the best, and I think we only won by like 15, so they had a really good game plan for us. And now, yeah, like you said, I think defense has been super key for us, and it's transformed into our offense. And this game, we made a ton of shots, and it showed on the court.
Anyone who knows Coach Steffes knows he loves defense, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's all he wants. You could score 0 points and you give it all on your defense, and he'd be so happy.
And you guys really brought it tonight. You guys were able to really keep Gerald Kingberg Jr. down to a minimum scoring. I believe he only had 17 points. How were you guys able to do that?
Mason did an unbelievable job on him. He was amazing. And when Briar came in for him, he did really good too. But we can't, the one time had to slide over for help, and the one time I got a charge call, and it worked out perfect.
And you were able to get it going here in the last couple of days in the semifinals and the championship game, finding your shooting.
Yeah, like the end of the game here, when they were making shots, I was able to cut to the basket and find some easy layups, and yeah.
What was the message pregame for leading up into this one?
Staffis said, "Be a champion," and he just kept repeating that, and yeah, we were so excited and pumped.
What does that mean to you to be a champion?
To give it all on your court and just be the best you can do out on the court.
How cool is it to celebrate with not just your teammates, but everybody out on the floor there just a few moments ago?
It's awesome. This community is so incredibly fun and great. I can't thank them enough for the support they've given us.
And you guys play so well together as a team. How are you guys able to know? It feels like you guys know where everyone is out on the floor.
Yeah, just through all the practice and hard work, it shows out on the court.
Well, congratulations on winning the section championship. You're heading down to state, and that's got to feel pretty nice.
Feels so good.
Well, we'll see you down there next week.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
Back up to you.
Thank you, Tyler. That's Derek Sorensen, the outstanding 6'1" senior. Not only a tremendous football player, was one of the leaders on the football team, one of the leaders on the basketball team as well. Sacred Heart was able to keep him in check, and and then after that he scores. What was it? Where is that one? He had. Yeah, it was 2 against Sacred Heart, and then he scores 19 in the semifinals against Warren Alvarado Oslo, and he has 17 here tonight in the section championship. So he's come up with some big games when the Falcons, everybody for Fertile-Beltrami, as Coach Steff has said, it's a complete team effort. Saw some of the best passing I've seen all season, and now we send it back to the court. And we have Tyler with Mason Nowaski. Tyler?
Thank you very much, Chris. Yes, I am with Mason Nowaski. And Mason, boy, you really brought it this week.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a tough task. We knew we had other teams had some good guards that we were going to have to really get after defensively. So really just try to do that. And like today, Kingbird and Brown, both great shooters, can get to the basket. So we knew if we could slow them down a little bit, we had a good chance to win. And I felt like we did that pretty well tonight.
Do you like playing in this gym? Because you've been awesome here in the 3 games that you guys have played here.
I mean, it's a lot different, but yeah, I definitely like it. Big crowd, just love the atmosphere. Our student section's great. It's loud in here, you couldn't hear anything, so yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a great environment for all of your games that you guys were here for, but for you specifically on the offensive end in the last 2 games, you've been everywhere, making a lot of shots, getting into double digits. How have you been able to do that?
I just try to shoot it with confidence. I felt like last game I had a few that were almost all the way down and then pop back out. So I was just hoping some of those would fall tonight. And it was nice to start off hot. I think I started 4 for 4 from the field, so that was nice to get on a little roll and get some rhythm. And then that carries over to defense too.
Yeah, your defense has been tremendous, and it feels like you really love playing defense, don't you?
Yes, I do. That is probably my favorite part of the game. I like to guard the best player and try to set a goal, hold them to whatever it is, 10 points, or if they're really, really good player, maybe it's 15, and yeah, just try to do the best I can to help my teammates out.
How difficult is it to guard Brown and Kingbird Jr.?
Yeah, it's super difficult. You have their bigs coming in setting picks constantly, so you're just getting banged up left and right, but I thought our post did a great job hedging out, which gave us time to get back and recover, because if you give those 2 even 3 seconds of time, they're going to hit a 3 in that time, so yeah.
And you guys really were able to set the tone in this game. You controlled the pace early. How important was that to building that lead and then really getting it into double digits, and you never looked back?
Yeah, we knew, we talked about it in practice yesterday, that we didn't really want to get into a shootout because we knew that they could run and that they could go on a 10-12 run in no time, like you saw in the semifinals round when they came back from 15 in a span of 3 minutes. So we just tried to slow the tempo down and just take good shots. We didn't want to take any quick shots in the possession. We have 35 seconds to work the ball around, and I thought we did that well, which led to good looks. Preston had some really good moves down low, and then Stolte, he came alive in the second half with some big N1s, and then Breyer's defense was just phenomenal. So yeah, we all just worked together and played our game.
This truly was a team victory.
Yes, it was, definitely. Yeah, we worked hard. We worked hard for this one.
What was the preparation like? You didn't have a lot of time to prepare for this one.
Yeah, we just had yesterday for practice, and our coaches really just keyed in on Brown and Kingbird to try to slow them down because, like we said, they could score 30 any night. I think that Kingbird guy had 43 or something like that in the semifinals. So we just want to try to maintain them to 15, maybe 20, and not let the other guys get hot because that's when they can really do damage.
What was that feeling like standing on the ladder cutting down the net?
It felt great. It's a dream come true. I've played basketball with Derek and Caden and Cody since I was in, kindergarten, and we've worked hard and just thankful for this moment.
What's it like playing with those guys?
It's a lot of fun. Obviously, Caden, he can go get a bucket whenever he wants. Derek's a great shooter from the outside tonight. He did great attacking the basket. And Cody, he just battles down low, getting rebounds. Did great. I think he shot well from the free throw line tonight. And, yeah, he's just a good player to have on your team.
Sounds pretty good to be saying, hey, I'm going to state.
Yes, it does. We're really excited. This was the goal at the beginning of the year, and here we are.
Still another goal to check off the list, though?
Yeah, definitely. We want to go down there and try to compete. We obviously know Cherry's a really good team. They're ranked 1, and we played them earlier in the regular season, and they've got some kids that can really play. But hopefully we can just play our best basketball, and whatever the outcome is, that's what it'll be.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. Congratulations on the victory. You had a heck of a tournament run up to this point, and best of luck down at state.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. And back up to you, Chris.
Thank you, Tyler. And we see Caden Swenby, I think. He's a pretty popular guy down there. Now we're going to send it back down to the court with Tyler with Caden Swenby.
Thank you very much, Chris. I'm here with Caden Swenby. And Caden, how's it feel to be a section champion?
It feels amazing. I've been dreaming of it as a kid. And with this group of guys, the amount of work that we put in the off season, and, just all the team bonding we've done and jokes and everything, and just all the hard work that we've done in practice and just even out of practice, it feels good to have it get paid off.
What does it mean to you being a senior, to get to this point and be a section champion and now going to state?
It means the world. Hours upon hours every day, it seems like I've been doing for years. And for it to be my last chance at going, and with the group of seniors that have stuck with it throughout these years, and we've all been putting in work, and there's just no better feeling than this.
And you know a lot about playing in state, especially on the football side, but it's nice to double dip. Now you're going back in 2 different sports in the same year. That's a pretty incredible feat.
Yeah, it's experience in every sport. We get to learn how to play in high pressure games in football, and then that just carries right on over into basketball. Me and Mason and Derek, we've been to state 3 times now in golf too, winning it twice, and that's high pressure too there, and we've had a lot of experience, and we've learned how to deal with pressure situations and just overcome that and perform.
How important is it to take those lessons that you've learned in those other sports and implement it into a game like tonight where you're going up against a team like Red Lake they are running and gunning, and that they can score 15, 20 points in just a matter of a couple of minutes?
Yeah, they've been down double digits every game so far in playoffs at halftime, and they come back and won all of them. And we just know, hey, we're a good team, and we just got to stick to our game plan, slow them down, play our game, control the pace of the game, and just execute on offense. And when we do that, we know we could score, and then just try our best to make every shot they take very difficult. And we did that, and we just ended up coming out on top.
We heard that the pregame message was be a champion. How do you interpret that?
Just going out there and playing the best you can do. Just don't have defeat in your vocabulary. Defeat wasn't an option for us tonight. We wanted to be on top. We wanted to be like kings, and we were.
You got off to a really great start there. How important was that for you to get on the scoreboard, see a couple of shots fall through the rim, and, oh, by the way, throw one down too?
Yeah, it helps with me. Just seeing that going, I get confidence, offensive, defense. I get more active, I feel like. And just, throwing it down like that really gets the crowd involved. It's entertainment for everyone watching, and it just gets the entire arena going. And then just from there on, we just kept going with everything, and things started clicking more offensively for everyone and ended up being good.
How have you guys been able to get better and better with each game during this postseason run?
Yeah, honestly, our first game we felt like was our worst game, and we just hey, this is what we did wrong in this game. Let's try and fix it, not do it as wrong as many the next game. And then the next game, I just kept on stacking good plays after good plays, and we've had really good practices lately, and, we're just taking it one play at a time. Hey, if we don't score on this time, it's okay. Get a stop on defense, make a tough shot, or make them take a tough shot, get the ball, and just execute on offense, and we'll be good.
Gerald Kingberg Jr. and Jack Brown, they are two tremendous players for Red Lake. How difficult was it guarding them and going up against them and watching them hit shots that there's nothing you can do about it?
Yeah, and we know they're extraordinary players. They're going to make shots. We knew that coming into the game, and it's like, Kingberg, they both, even every single game this year, they make tough shots. They cross half court, they're a threat. They can shoot it from anywhere, and we know that, hey, they're going to hit tough shots, but that's when our mental toughness comes in and, kind of our experience in high-pressure games. We know how to deal with certain situations. And them hitting those tough shots, we knew it wouldn't really rattle us that much, and we would just know, hey, kudos to them. They made a tough shot, now let's go get one ourselves.
What was going through your head there right after you guys cut down the nets and the students rushed the floor? What was that like?
That's just what you dream of. There's just no better feeling than that. We go to school with them every day. We see them every day. We talk about our dreams every day. And it's like, for it to finally come true and experience with them, it's amazing.
And you're wearing your piece of the net around your ear. How long is that going to be up there?
Quite a while, till I get home, till I shower and get all the sweat off me at least.
Well, and what is preparation going to be like for state, knowing that you can't be able to celebrate this? You can celebrate it, but you can't celebrate it too long because you have the most important games of the year coming up.
Yeah, celebrate the victory and then get back to work on Monday, be ready to go, be mentally prepared, enjoy the trip down there. But as soon as we step on the floor for any reason, we got to lock in and know that, hey, we're here for a reason and let's go and compete.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, Caden. Congratulations on the section championship. We'll see you down at state.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Chris, back to you.
Thank you, Tyler. Great interviews there by Tyler, and you can tell these young men, talking with the coaches and people in Fertile, not only great players, but great young men as well, and makes it a very easy team to cheer for, and they do things the right way, and that's all you can ask for from your players. And before we get some wrap-up comments here from Coach Destry Sturkle. Tyler, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Let's take a look at our scoreboard, brought to you by our friends at Draft Sports Bar and Grill. They're right next to the Crookston Sports Center in Crookston on the northeast end of town. And make sure it's a great place to go for supper, for lunch. They open Tuesday through Sundays at 11 a.m., and again, Draft Sports Bar and Grill, a wide variety of menu items from soup, salads, burgers, pasta, a whole lot more. It's at Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. A final score in exhibition baseball, it was the Boston Red Sox beating the Twins in Grapefruit League play by a score of 8-5. Then in college baseball, UMC, they come away, or they fall, to Purdue Northwest of Indiana, 7-5 this morning in Florida. Now the section basketball championship games. Fertile-Beltrami, as you heard and saw right here on KROX, the Falcons win 92-67. And what an impressive effort here by Fertile-Beltrami tonight as they beat Red Lake 92-67. I don't think anybody saw, I think a lot of people saw Fertile-Beltrami maybe winning if they play like they're capable, but to win 92-67, what a tremendous effort by the Falcons. 8AA, your champion is the Pelican Rapids Vikings. They took care of business, beat Park Rapids 82-49. And Section 6A, it was a good one, but West Central area comes away with the victory 60-56. But I can guarantee you, Coach Steffes, he's going to use his 2 wins over Ada Borup by double digits both times in the seeding meeting. And Nevis has also made it to state, so they beat Nevis as well. So right there, Fertile-Beltrami, and then they lost to Cherry, which we said pretty much everybody in Class A has. So Fertile-Beltrami is going to be coming in locked and loaded with some bragging rights in that seeding meeting, that's for sure. In girls basketball in Class A semifinals, Goodhue beat Underwood 63-53. Mountain Iron Buell beat Buffalo Lake Hector Stewart 69-50. In the consolation semifinals, Mare Lutheran beat Southwest Minnesota Christian 61-45, and Walker Hackensack Akeley beat Foston 58-52 in overtime. In the semifinals of AA, Providence Academy beat up on Crosby Ironton 92-54, and in the other semifinal, it's Albany and Minnehaha Academy. Now there is a matchup, and in that one, the score is 29-26 at halftime. Minnehaha Academy leading Albany. And the consolation championship in AA was Rochester Lords beating New London Spicer 48-38 or 45-38. Class 3A, St. Peter beat Rockridge 61-34. And 4A consolation championship, Lakeville North beat Rosemount 71-60. In the Big Ten tournament quarterfinals, Purdue beat Michigan State 67-62. Wisconsin beat Northwestern 70-61. Illinois beat Ohio State 77-74. And a game I'm sure Coach Sturkle is keeping a close eye on. It's in the Big Ten, the final quarterfinal. And let's see here. I'm just pulling that up. And we have Nebraska leading Indiana 31-24. 4.5 minutes left in the first half of that one. So that's our scoreboard update right here on KROX. Coach Destry Sturkle, final thoughts. Obviously, Fertile-Beltrami, it was about as close to a perfect game as you could ask from a team.
Yeah, they executed almost to perfection, shot the ball well, defended well, and got goosebumps hearing that, be a champion. Nothing else to say at this time, just go be a champion. That's pretty cool stuff. Guys responded. And it wasn't just one or two guys. That was a total team effort. That was fun to watch. Good to see role players come up in a big game and help carry the load. And then obviously guys like Swinby and Sorensen, they're going to shine bright in these moments. And fun to watch. And, you know, they'll represent Section 8 very well down in the state tournament and hope them the best of the luck from here on out.
The teams in the state Class A tournament, all games, section championship games were final. There was 5 of them played tonight. Section 1A, it'll be Mountain Lake Comfrey. They were 27-3 with a QRF ranking of 14, even though that doesn't, I don't know how much, when you were in the seeding meetings, does that go into play at all?
Not really. Okay. And it's all.
Guide us through a seeding meeting. How does that go?
Well, you kind of do it all online yourself and get it submitted.
Okay.
And then you have a seating meeting, and they're already done. They're just presenting it to you at that time.
Sure.
And you gotta submit who you think are key wins, who are good wins, who are good losses, and kind of plead your case there. And Fertile's got a real good resume. You know, they beat Nevis, Ada beat Nevis, and Fertile beat Ada. Twice. Kind of play those chess matches, and based off these 8 teams that got in, I don't see how they can't be at least worst case scenario 4 seed, best case 2-3 seed, somewhere in there. And then you just know Neil will do his work, him and his staff will do his work and have a game plan ready to go. But those seeding meetings are fun. Only eight people get to do them. So at the time you don't really care where you land. But I would say this year anyone but Cherry, and then we'll get the ball rolling from there. And
the key is if you get a 2 or 3, then you're guaranteed to be the opposite of Cherry until the championship game, which is where you'd want to see them if you could pick anyway. So
right.
So Mountain Lake Comfrey is Section 1, 27-3. Goodhue out of Section 2, 18-13. Russell, Tyler, Ruthven, they are out of Section 3. They're 23-7. And then in Section 4, Heritage Christian, they beat West Lutheran. And then Nevis, the Section 6 champion. Again, Fertile-Beltrami beat them. West Central area, they are the Section 6 champion. Then they beat Ada Borup by 4. Then Cherry, the Section 7 champion, and they're number 1. There's no argument. Everybody, there's not going to be anybody that doesn't vote Cherry number 1.
Right.
Then Fertile-Beltrami, they, of course, are the section champions with their record of 25-6. But as you said, the resume just in the last 2 weeks alone. But wins over you guys, wins over Red Lake County. They have wins over, Red Lake, who is playing fantastic. And they were 23-7 on the year. They beat Warren Alvarado Oslo. They had other wins over teams that were ranked at the time. And beating Ada Borup twice when they were ranked. Those are huge wins, and hopefully that'll be enough to guide the seeds, and it'd be awesome to get a 2 or 3, that's for sure, for Fertile-Beltrami. Undeserved, but we could see them going to a 4. I mean, when you get to this point, it's all, how do you say we're better than that team if you haven't played? So it's, and the teams like RDR and Goodhue, they're always, seems like they're down there all the time, so you never know. But we do know if Fertile-Beltrami keeps playing like they have been, especially the last 2-3 games, they are going to be able to do very well down at the state tournament. When are they going to play? Well, that's an excellent question. We won't know till tomorrow. I think, tomorrow. I think. Do they have the seating tomorrow morning?
Be sometime Thursday at the Target Center, I can tell you that much. This year it's 3 straight days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I'm pretty positive that first round is at the Target Center.
It is. It is. So that's a neat treat there. Usually it's not. So this year that's going to be pretty cool. 11, 1, 3, or 5. So we've narrowed it down. Thursday between 11 and 5 they will play.
Somewhere in there.
And we guarantee we will be there. We've already been accepted by the State High School League to our request for a press credential was already accepted. We've never been denied, so that's a good thing. But we'll be down there and covering the games. We will not be able to video stream the State High School League once the radio stations or any. There's only one person that can stream. You have to pay to watch that, but we'll give it live over the air on the radio, free of charge, thanks to the outstanding sponsors. And if you are a business owner or would like your business to be a sponsor of Fertile-Beltrami State basketball, feel free to give us a call at KROX, and we'll be happy to get you on board to help us pay for the hotel and the gas and everything else. And the cost here just to stream these tournament games is $500 a game during the section tournament. So it does. It is a little costly, but we love doing it, and we appreciate all the sponsors that make it where we can do this, because without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we truly love to do, watch these high school athletes compete representing their hometowns and achieve the ultimate dream of making it a high school dream of making it to a state tournament. Now for a lot of these Fertile-Beltrami Falcons, this will be their second state tournament of their year, and for the golfers, this is their third straight sport that they've played, that they've made it to the state tournament, and they've made it to the state semifinals in football. They've won back-to-back state golf championships, and now they're looking to place first, second, third. At this point, if you can get first, second, or third, or even consolation champion, you're going to take that any day. So they say it's all bonus, but now you get greedy. Right, Coach?
Yep. And they'll be well prepared. They're more than poised, ready to make a run, and I think they can really do it here. Yep. Good luck to them, and I know they'll appreciate your coverage, and it's awesome having a familiar face down there.
Well, Coach, we thank you for joining us, and as we said, we hope next year you can't help us because you're coaching, but we do appreciate you joining in. We appreciate Dylan McEachran doing our producing and camera duty on the live stream. And, of course, Tyler Hergert down on the court side. Outstanding interviews. And he's got the pictures. He's going to finish up the story here. We'll have the interviews on our website. You can check it out, kroxam.com. We'll have that up in a little bit here. So just be a little patient. There's a lot of things going on here tonight. So we thank Tyler for that. And Tyler and I will be down at the state tournament covering of course, Class A now, I think, we'll cover the first round game for Fertile-Beltrami. Depending on where the AA Pelican Rapids plays, if they play at 8 o'clock on a Wednesday night, we will cover that game. If they play at 6, we will not, because we'll have Trinity Lutheran Church Lenten service. But then we'll pick up, and we're going to decide after we see what happens with Fertile-Beltrami on Thursday on what we're going to do. It all depends on where they play, but we plan on if we can, covering hopefully the A semifinals and AA semifinals, and then we're all going to play it by ear. We don't know what we're going to carry. We know we're going to carry every game Fertile plays. We can guarantee you that. After that, your guess is as good as ours until we find out what happens each day. So this will be our 60-plus year of coverage of the state boys basketball tournament. And it's always fun. Sacred Heart the last 2 years, always fun when we have a team from the area that is going down, and we're looking forward to going down again to cover Fertile-Beltrami. It's sort of the home away for home for Fertile-Beltrami fans, the Twin Cities, with the state tournaments they've been to, and football, golf, and now basketball as well. So for everybody from the KROX and to all of you listening and watching, we hope you enjoyed the coverage. We sure. And the final score, the Fertile-Beltrami Falcons, the Section 8A champions for the fourth time in program history, first time since 2001. They beat Red Lake 92-67. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching, and have a great weekend, everybody. And, we'll have Fertile-Beltrami basketball at 11, 1, 3, or 5 from downtown Minneapolis at the Target Center. That'll be coming up on Thursday right here on KROX. Have a great